Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever you may be. I am Mezzo9, and welcome to my mezzanine. We are back here on my half-starved farms world, which isn't really a farm at all yet. To be honest, so far we've just got this wooden shack. Since the last episode, I have just spent the night rearranging, just putting these tables underneath the wall so that I've got a bit of space to walk around in here. But it is now morning, so I can go out on my flint hunt. Once I've got some flint, as I explained last episode, I can make some proper tools and make a proper house. But the issue has been finding that flint. Let's see if there's a bit in this cliff. We are on the Magic Farm 2 mod, if you remember, which just adds some really hard survival tweaks. Oh, we've got some copper there. That's going to come in really handy early on, because a lot of the basic tools can't mine iron in this mod pack, if I remember correctly. I might be completely wrong on that. Let me know in the comments. Oh, what's this down here? Oh, it's a little cavern. That might be full of gravel. It also might be full of monsters, so who knows? Bit of iron there, that'll be nice once we can mine it. No, it's too dark in there. What I haven't done is adjust my brightness settings. And they should always, when playing Minecraft, be on bright, because otherwise you can't see anything at night time. And that's just not pleasant at all. Oh! Gravel! It's underground, but hopefully I can get to it without hurting myself. Now, something I did mention last episode is that as you use a tool, you gain experience with that tool. I think I was a bit brief on the topic. Got a bit of flint here, which is exactly what I need. I do need a few pieces of flint, preferably, but I'll take as much as I can get right now. Oh, slowness and mining fatigue. That is because I am so hungry in the game. And I think I'm going to have to find something I can eat that isn't this rotten flesh soon. I've just got one apple, I'll chow down on that. Because of the tool tweaks in this mod pack, I can't even start farming until I've got some metals. Which means I need to get a forge built as well before I can start farming. Because hoes have been completely removed, and it doesn't let you build mattocks out of anything less than iron. Mattocks are a Tinker's Construct multi-farming tool. There might be other mod packs as well, other mods as well. I haven't really looked. I'm just going to be using Tinker's Construct because I know it. What I don't know right now is where my house is, which is the disadvantage to building such a small, nasty-looking wooden shack. Oh, there it is. And some food on the way. One of the things that the Harvest Craft mod adds, Pam's Harvest Craft, is natural little edible plants. You can't regrow them as far as I can figure out, but you can eat them. And it's gotten rid of these starving status effects, so that's handy, I guess. There's also a pig up there, which will be good for food. I did mention this briefly before, but even cooked meats only restore one ham on the hunger bar, which is a little brutal, to be honest, because starvation is a lot worse on this mod pack. Right, let's grab my axe head. Although, to be honest, it might be better to build a pickaxe first, because then I can start getting some metals. So, let's build the pickaxe head out of the flint we picked up. And hopefully the rest of it can be wood. For a pickaxe we also need a crossbar and a tool handle. I've already got a tool rod, wooden tool rod, so I don't need to make another one of them. Just make a wooden binding. I don't know why I called it a crossbar. That's a sword thing, not a pickaxe thing. Oh well. And over to my tool station. Pickaxe head, wooden tool rod, wooden binding. I think it's a little silly that it goes in that order, because the binding should be in the middle, really. But hey, now I've got a nice flint-headed pickaxe. Mining level copper, skill level clumsy. And I've also got a little bit of experience with this shovel now. 7.67%. You seem to gain about 0.33% with each block you break with it. Right. Metals. I want metals. Although, it's pointless getting metals until I've got something to melt them down with. So I also want to get some clay and some sand in order to make the grout for my forge. I've already got a little bit of gravel, but I'm probably going to need a lot more of it, which is reasonable because I also need to find some more flint. Let's just pick up some of this sand. I don't want to damage the beaches too much because I don't know if I'm going to want them or not yet. And this is pretty near to my home, so I don't really want to make the terrain a bit harder to navigate. It's hard enough to navigate as it is, with all these hills and trees and water and thin bits of land. I'm probably going to have to move somewhere before I can actually start building my proper farm. I've got a bit cold here, I'm going to take that. What I haven't mentioned, I don't think I have, is you're not allowed to build tools out of stone on this either. You can build the tool parts out of stone, but you can only use them to make casts, to make metal tools. Which is why I'm not bothering to mine any stone, although perhaps I should, because I'm going to need to build a furnace at some point. Given that I'm getting hungry again, sooner the better. So let's just nab 8 of these, I don't need 9. I've already got a couple anyway, so now I've got 10 stone. More than enough to build my furnace. I've still not got a weapon, which is not pleasant, but just going to have to make do. Fell off a cliff there, but that's found me this. Oh yeah, I'm back here. Can I mine? No, I can't mine iron blocks with a pickaxe. Mining level copper. So I'm going to have to make some bronze, I guess. Which means I'll have to find some tin and some copper and some aluminium to make the cast. Whoa, 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 I'm under attack. And I'm injured. That's new. Is that adding any anti-status effects? I think I'm getting pretty close to death, so I'm going to just head back to the house. It's raining as well, so mobs aren't going to despawn. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are good. Mushrooms take a lot of steps to, Actually, no, they don't. It's only a one-step thing, really, isn't it? But it's multiple ingredients, so I'm sure it should give me extra food. I hope it should. Right. That was a pretty unsuccessful trip, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive too long on this. Because I'm really getting hungry now. I'm getting hungry in real life as well, which is interesting. I'm just going to put my furnace... I'm not going to put it in there, because that's where I'm going to put my pattern chest. Just going to put it here. I don't have anything I can cook yet anyway. don't have materials to make the grout yet. I need food, I need flint. And it's night time again. I'm just going to wait around through the night again and be back for the rest of this episode in the morning. Well, I'm back. It's morning. I did manage to go out and kill a few animals during the night, and I've just finished eating the meat, and look at that, I'm healing. I'm surprised I managed to get that much hunger back, to be honest. So, last night I was looking for some flint. Yeah, because I still need to make my axe. I can't really do a lot without an axe. But I also still need to get some clay and some more gravel. And probably some more sand, to be honest. I doubt that this is enough to make a full Tinker's Forge. But the clay is going to be the hard bit, because all of this water is frozen over. And pretty deep as well. It's not that deep here. Still a bit too deep to go looking for clay in though. Oh, there's some clay. And it's in a shallow area, that's lovely. Let's dig that up until my shovel breaks. Now, one of the nice things about Tinker's Construct is you can repair the tools, and I'm not actually sure if this is a normal Tinker's Construct thing or just on this mod pack, but you can repair them on the go. So just combine that with some wood and we fixed up my shovel. It won't normally be wood, it'll generally be whatever material you use to make the tool in the first place. So if it's an iron tool, you combine it with a block of iron. Probably not a block, to be honest. A block would be a bit wasteful. You're not going to need that much iron. Now, I'm pretty sure that however much I actually manage to dig up isn't going to be enough. Because I'm reasonably sure that you need a huge amount of materials just to get the forge built. To be honest, since I'm going to be relocating anyway, I should just be focusing on building the basic tools for the minute, and then I'll build my forge somewhere else once I've found a nice spot. I don't know why I did that with my hand when my shovel is now fixed again. Where's all my coal? Oh, I must have left it in the oven. Furnace. Whatever the word is. To the furnace! To the house! Etc, etc. Away from those creepers that I can see chasing me on the mini-map. I think this is Ray's mini-map, which is my favourite map mod. I'm not sure, it was installed by default. But Ray's mini-map is my favourite because of all the bonus stuff on it, like being able to see the mobs. Yeah, I was having a look at some of the recipes earlier. You can make things like sandwiches to get much more hunger back from one meal, but I don't have most of the ingredients to make one of them. Let's get that back up again. Let's have a look at... It's all chicken somewhere. Leafy chicken sandwich, let's see. Chicken sandwich and a lettuce. So to make a chicken sandwich, a bunch of stuff is needed. So you can see why more complicated foods are going to give you back more hunger. Just to give you a reason to be making those more complicated foods even. Right, let's get some torches so I can go spelunking and try and find some damn gravel. What's down here? Other than no way out. That'll do. Yeah, I can get out of that. Oh look! Absolutely nothing's down here. Oh, there's this. What's going on here? I don't see any gravel. Might be some against this back edge over here though. let's go all the way back in here, where it's really dark. And now it's not really dark. But there appears not to be gravel, just a growling zombie or two. Why is gravel so hard to find on this save? I've not even got any weapons yet. Right. Is it? Is that what I think it is? Oh my god. Well, after all of that, I'm not sure if there's enough here, but we've certainly got some gravel. Now, of course there's enough here. Look at it. Bit of flint there, lovely. Just going to put this in my hotbar, because I'm going to try and get as much gravel as I've got of everything else. Now, I know what you're thinking, this is going to take ages, digging all this gravel, but I have a special little trick that some of you might know, some of you might not, and I'm going to see if I can actually... It involves a little bit of reaction speed, but you place a torch underneath the falling gravel, and it can't land, so it just shatters, which is really handy. And then once you've got a bit of rock underneath it, you can just mine out those 2 blocks, put the torches down, and then mine out those 2 blocks. And all the gravel falls on it and just pops off. Really, really quick and handy way of digging a bit of gravel. I'm just going to pause the recording here and come back once I've got enough gravel for what I want to do. Okay, I'm back. That didn't take as long as I expected. And I now have a stack of gravel, and the best part, over a stack of gravel, and the best part of a stack of sand and a stack of clay. And that should be plenty. When you make grout, it tends to make 2 blocks at a time, if I remember correctly. Ooh, bit of food. Not going to pass up on that on this mod pack. Bit more here. Where am I going? Up this hill, back towards my house, which should be over here somewhere. Where the hell am I going? I can't see my house anywhere. There it is! I can barely call it a house, to be honest, but that'll be changing eventually, I hope. Right. Let's see, I've got 2 pieces of flint left. So I've got enough to make my axe head, which is good. And I can make my axe, and I might be able to make a sword using the other piece, but it might be a better idea to hang on to it so I can repair my tools. I'll think about that. I'll be doing one thing or the other for next episode, of course. I don't want this, but there we go. So now I've got a hatchet and I can finally start chopping down these trees. I think I'm also going to leave it there for today, because I've done what I wanted to do. I've got a little bit of a tooling stuff going down, and by the next episode I'll be ready to do some actual important stuff. Thank you very much for watching. Like, favourite and subscribe, and see you all next time. Bye!